DeVries betray her fellow agents like that? The rhetorical question. I already know. Just making conversation.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
The Crabble Claw's angry.
That's the one you need to worry about. I'm at. Resuming hostilities.
Captain ready! Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
Huh?
Active influence.
Subjects, a security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
Knew a few arc rollers back in Triangle. Kill for a seat like that. Lower the rate of death on the job for sure.
Attention, subjects. The laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the Sovereign has been reaffirmed. You may resume normal activities.
Easy there, Commander.
Catch me up, then we'll talk.
To it?
Instigating search.
Troublemaker!
Mess with me, you get the claw. My claw's always crabby.
Give the word, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Hey, gotta distract.
We are duty bound to stop them.
You know, there might be a goodie or two for Val in there.
your command.
Back in business.
Don't worry, don't question, don't doubt. Let your game speak for you.
Got some bad company.
Outshone. Our colony, Arcadia. Our home.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Chase.
The duty of every bears scrutiny.
Recommencing hostility!
Hit the pump. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Lay low, Commander. Next time. All charged up. This thing's got a mean streak. I'm always crowded.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo, if you need it.
Offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and ethically gray consultants who labor with committing to a side.
I'd say it's at least moderately concerning that the presiding bishop's agent knew when and where to find us. They can call it predictive all they like, but an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering. Anyway, how personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I would have continued serving on the front line in an my commanding off when I regained consciousness. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. Oh, that I miss my platoon. Most of the time. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. Of course I do. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. Right. Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy. They treated me better than my last employers did. And despite recent... What? Did you think I was born into it? How else do you grow a corporation to this? Take a look at what most systems offer, and what Auntie's Choice... I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms. Of course. Going from a life lived in squalor to one that rewards you on merit, it would send anyone's mind spinning. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Tau Ceti, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day. Fine by me? Like I said, we were both in the same unit. Everyone in my unit was from Tau Ceti, so we already had... See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get... It ain't like they forced us to join up. We did that on our own. And it's... Can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun.
But our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute.
I reckon that's a difference in perspective. We spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one... I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Commander, has your gray matter reverted to that of a prepubescent? No, we ain't, you know. We're friends. Nothing romantic-like. But maybe could have been, under other circumstances. But I'd say those circumstances have well and true... He kept me clear-headed. Every so often, there'd be a lull in the bombardments, and I'd hear voices all across the field. Calling... Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover. To just shout. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life. I appreciate that, Commander. In any case... I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that. Fine by me? Not great. It was a mining colony under Spacer's Choice. They're good folk. I love them. But I don't think they ever quite said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this foreign corporation. Maybe. Though what I've seen from Auntie's Choice should put my folks' doubts to rest. Right away, I got the offer to enlist and the bonus paid at signing. Our colony was isolated, which meant our Spacer's Choice overlords could do as they saw fit. Everyone lived in squalor, save for select. Those of us at the bottom only found joy with our families, our friends. But love alone can't get... I miss the sunsets, and my folks, though I know they're well taken care of nowadays. Most of my friends joined up when I did, so we took our community with us. Leaving my... Though there is one person I keep thinking of. The grandpa who lived next door, Vincent. He used to draw posters and ads. Of course, that didn't last. Age caught up and his hands started failing him. And in Tau Ceti, if you couldn't work, you didn't get ration cards. We shared what we could with him, of course, but what we got already wasn't much. Last day I saw him, he refused the half-salt tuna can I tried to give him. Said it was him lending me his strength. He was gone the next day. We searched all over, then realized he must have wandered off into the wilderness. We never found him. Can't hardly... So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's Choice, after everything, it's because I know had Auntie arrived just 4 months earlier, Vincent might still be alive. It's been years now since I talked about it. He was a good man. He deserved better. So did... Fine by me?
With committing to a side. An artificial life is a life that's sweeter. Live a life that's sweeter.
You go on ahead. Shilly-shallying about...
Please have identification. You're not a transfer or visiting Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affair. Now that is certainly an intriguing statement. But no, we had already. You're the questionable sort who we do business with. But you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably... All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice hollow advertorial inside. Splendid. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed Claim. The Pride. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception.
Down 14% in necros. You're supposed to squeeze blood from every contract, not put us in the red.
Learn to negotiate.
Tramicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Uncertainty can't. But I'll have no truck. The ACS undisputed claim is not only our corporate headquarters and flagship, it's the heart of our efforts to spread unbridled self-betterment and free trade across the galaxy. Our flagship also sports a bustling commercial promenade where you'll find a wide assortment of products, wares, and miscellaneous bric-a-brac from all Auntie's Choice departments.
Hey, you, soldier with the, got a delivery for an Inez Silong? That...
Yeah,
Hey, just a courier, friend. Nothing funny like. Couldn't tell you, but as a reminder, we don't...
Whoa. Never thought I'd be able to see the Would have been worth every bit, though.
Auntie's Choice is steamed and...
Feels like a glimpse of Arcadia's future. With Auntie's choices.
You there, yes. You feeling famished, peckish, hoggish, hot?
And help bring Auntie Cleo's astonishing...
Feeling queasy? Seeing spots? Bleeding from orifices either not. Made by the finest of anti-X.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue.
Comestibles! What's comestibles? We're literally
on this exciting opportunity.
Literally giving them away!
The story of
Hey, go-getter. Get yourself over. Over here. Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mask.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
Old corporations.
Unrelated bric-a-brac. We market the most miscellaneous feast.
With us at Tau City, but did Auntie
Chewing is for chumps and inject. Your doctor called and just
like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to...
Oh, hey, think you dropped something? I'm Jean Turner-Tyler, sixth base person for the Auntie Cleo.
Ever miss a limited time offer and wonder about how your life would have been?
The game. Whenever I see that move man's pretty face, I want to cleave it in twain. Auntie's Choice! Darlings, we won! Who do you think's getting this big promotion?
My bets are on Ormsby.
Which do you like invading more? The protectorate to make all your problems past tense. You have the look of someone you...
Well, welcome, future. All right.
Commander, over here. Commander, ain't heard from Ortiz. If he's spending his... Would you watch the message with me? Suppose I am. Or we otherwise parted ways. True.
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor... Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was this law. I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Whatever you do, Inez.
Commander, if it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. We keep our lamps lit. We ought to find...
See that mighty tower there? Belongs to the archive. Bet she's just as impressive on the inside, too.
This raft ain't playing well with the cold. Whole damn arm's asleep.
Keep those eyes open, soldiers!
Prevalent.
got my lamps on an unfriendly. Got trouble, man.
Look alive, Commander.
Replenishing it.
Let me handle this.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Armed and ready. Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates. Reckon I ought to step away?
Huh?
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Investigating aggressively.
Knocking this off. Send me back up.
Knew you had my back.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Back in business. Hate to ask for help, but help?
Got my lamps on an unfriend.
Always crabby. Crabble claws.
Engaging.
Knew you had my back.
Go, locked and loaded. Just get the signal. Narrowing, you lot should hit the broad side of a flare. I'm the one you need to worry about.
That raft's raring to go.
Risk levels increasing. Random elements. Progressing. Waste on your command.
It's a brawl.
Never would have given all this, given what we saw in Matriarch's Mercy. Wonder why they're not moving folks in.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1.
Got company, Commander, and friendly kind.
Spy movement!
Another object, just wrong. Nothing should work that way, no matter how often the data is verified and...
Excuse me, I don't think you...
Time to earn my commission. Jingling.
I've got my lamps on a hostile.
Could be.
Troublemaker approach.
Reacquiring target.
Inexplicable input.
One, two, three. Suddenly I'm kicked from
About to verify my trepidation.
Ready to wait.
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander.
Got a distraction for you.
Grenade in proximity.
Diminishing range to target. Obviated.
Not charged yet. This thing's got a mean streak.
Replenishing mechanism. Grenade in proximity.
Clarifying on
Just stay focused. Keep your head down. Breathe. Recite pi to 1,000 digits.
Do not trust anyone who doesn't show their work.
What do you think those protectorate subjects are doing over there?
Probably genuflecting. Gun.
got my lamp on the hump.
Wouldn't be wise wandering across that bridge.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Your lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice. We look forward to your inevitable...
Welcome, Big Spender.
I'm open to ideas. What would you expect to be done?
Clearly they've added more automechs.
The scrappers are getting closer and sniffing around at night.
Welcome, distinguished consumers of the sunrise of Auntie's Choice.
Hostile ahead. What's the plague?
Taps! Taps! He ain't gonna...
This must be the place Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves. Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment. Are you hearing this? It's some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. One of Auntie's, I'm certain. Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented codebreaker on your person. If it's not to do with the lab, I'll be damned. What in the void? Law, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And it don't get any easier. What happened here? He spent his life. And his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see. I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever now. These poor bastards must have been responding to it same as us. This must be the lab.
If it is. Suppose you'll be getting that face-to-face soon with the doctor. You ready for that, Inez?
I just want answers. Let's go.
Hello? Is anyone there? I have been signaling for help incessantly. Come quickly. I'm trapped in my office, by the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands, claws of escaped beasts. Mind yourself.
That's him. That must be the doctor. He's got no idea an entire squad's going to fly in and save his sorry ass. Ain't getting through that unscathed. Seriously. Don't send me in there.
What? Hola, Ortiz?
Over here! These beasts have me pinned down! Handle them straight away, please! I cannot let my genius be wasted here!
Boy, damn coward. No. No, it ain't him. I thought... Commander, help me make sense of this.
Could be we don't have all the facts yet to explain this. Don't give up hope just yet.
I had a notion of what I might encounter here. Test tubes, records, some graphs kept on ice, but not this. Law. My heart just about stopped when I saw him. I thought Ortiz had come back, gotten himself in trouble, but no. This man, whoever he is, he's been dead for a time. They did this to another person? Law, Void, damn it. This poor man. The test subjects. Ortiz. All of them could have been me. Saying what, exactly? You're not telling stories, are you? Law. They're going to... All that matters now is finding that doctor. Or if they do, they leave him just lucid enough to...
law. Something goes wrong, it's always the poor bastards in maintenance that feel the hurt first.
Have fallen into disrepair, only to be ignored each of those times. And now I'm out here in the voided cold, attempting to stop this leak from getting worse. And what was that? Stay back, creature! Blast that doctor for locking the catcher in the gun safe. This is when I need it. Maybe. No.
Reckon we're the first to ever use this maintenance hatch?
What are they doing in this place?
Ain't no purpose for this. This clear disregard for life.
Whatever was done to these creatures was done with intent.
Just hope they weren't alive long to feel it. Get on out of here, pig. Go make yourself a nice sty someplace full.
I wanted a pet cysty pig real bad when I was a kid.
Incognito's not a boat. Lamps up, Commander. Maintenance hatch, just there on the ceiling. Might be good for keeping low. If this is what amounts to free enterprise, I'll gladly go without.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Still recharging! Ooh. Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. Boyd, that must be his mama on the other side of the glass. We were too late for the soldier back there, but not too late for... Too late for this cub. We should help. spots won't be easy. They turn mean real fast.
I see an unfriendly soldier. Got my lamps on an
Raph's still a bit sleepy. Got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
We've got your 6 in this. Do what you need to.
Wasn't a person alive who could best the matriarch Ursapod.
You the doctor?
Indeed I am, soldier. And my, what a picture you are. What exquisite graft work.
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tortured those creatures out there. Who killed that soldier.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz, I swear it. I'm just a doctor. Please, don't shoot. Records? I don't know of any such... Oh, bother. Fine, yes, I did complete a procedure on one Trooper Ortiz, along with 2 others. He eagerly offered himself up for this project's first human trials. Rather hasty in hindsight. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But I thought it a shame, and it seems I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy myself, but our sponsor demanded it. I dared not ask. What you have to understand is that being a regular soldier does not pay dividends. But being unfortunately understanding can only go so far, as each of their bodies rejected the graft. But I got exceptional data out of it.
Enough with the excuses. You absolute wretch. Any scientist with any shred of decency would have refused you.
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But if I mourned every failure within the... You must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better. If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own lungs would have failed without my prototyping of a device to keep me alive.
That device any good at stopping a bullet?
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here, if you choose to brutalize me, all of the suffering you've seen here will be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you truly want to be the one to stand in the way of progress? It's been a long time coming, but I believe I've laid the groundwork for treating injury and illness. We are on the precipice of regrowing limbs that had been lost in accidents, reversing brain trauma, nerve damage, and a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
Don't even start, Commander. I ain't keen on it.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. Your first go was botched, and you were considered a failure of the program, yes? I know what happened to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It was horrible business. And yet, you still wear our colors. You want to reclaim your station.
You don't know anything about what I want. I wish I could agree with you. But I have fallen in the esteem of others. The way the other soldiers looked at me after my procedure, I'll never forget it. Whether I want to regain my position or not doesn't matter. I don't want your help. I will not benefit from the pain of others.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That your existence isn't built off the bones of those who came before? You're no more righteous than I. You simply looked away. Now,
If you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting parts. They cannot fail. Install one of them, and you'll see my earnest intent. You were never the broken thing they made you, soldier. If you wish it, you may still become a most extraordinary specimen.
No, no. Stop talking. Stay there. Don't make any stupid moves, understand? The adults need to have a talk over here. Commander, I don't know what to do. I came here intending to make him pay for what he's done. And I can't shake the reasons I've seen to burn this place to the ground. But what if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? To be accepted again? I think you have the right of it. You felt that rage with me, Commander, back there in the lab with the soldier. I trust you more than anyone, I think. Now, I ain't condoning what happened here. I won't disrespect Ortiz or the other victims as such. We can trust Doc Tinsley to set things right. One can only know goodness if they're led by example. But if this doctor doesn't take direction, we'd only be repeating the cycle. We would be complicit. Fine then. I'll accept whatever consequences. It's your lucky day. You'll live. Pack up your things and head straight to Fairfield to Doc Tinsley. You want to continue...
Thank you, soldier. Thank you. I won't forget this, I swear. I'll unlock the cases for you now, as...
Make no mistake. I ain't doing this for my own gain. If you say, let's get out of here.
I've lifted the lab out of lockdown. You... There. The grafts are yours.
Punch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now,
Ever wonder if our assignment here will never end? Like our employment contract.
These riffs got me off the curve. Reality hard enough without some
Inez, have you come back for a tune-up? I've got just the injection for that. Freezes those pesky...
No, I actually brought a few other grafting parts with me, if you reckon my arm can handle a stitch or two.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod? My, I haven't seen one of those.
Yeah. Since Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity. I'm intrigued by either option, really. Hive it is. Just refrain from any buzzing jokes.
Oh, the mantis swarm is a wonderful choice.
Ever wonder if our assignment here will never end? Like our employment contract.
These riffs got me off the curve.
now with 130.
Inez.
I actually... Oh, yeah. Since the mantis swarm hive, however, then I'll choose the same. Just refrain from any slug jokes.
Ursopod is... There. I dare say you are... By the... What is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by a terror ray. I've got ointment for that too, you know.
There's a grafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till recently. I found it, Doc. And...
Still operating? Inez, do you feel all right?
I know what I saw. They were brutalizing folk and creatures. The doctor there, he killed...
Inez, I swear I didn't. That sounds... Oh, Sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly, but this ain't the extent of it, I fear.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently. A vice president sent a message asking for my presence and scientific I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery. His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. The very man he's...
I just mean to have a little chat. I will be asking Willard to reform the grafting program. You heard from... If there's good to be had from the program, then Willard needs to invest in that good. And you're my first choice to lead the new program.
You honor me. I did receive a message from Erasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But... I will help you. Vice President Conan's office is aboard the Undisputed Claim, the flagship, but it's my understanding that you will need to present this calling card to get Inez what you are doing.
Thank you, Doc. Commander, I've been thinking. We got the intel we need, Commander. If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for... Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I went there to kill that... Didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. All for thinking that company folk gave a damn about each other. Even Auntie's Choice can't be trusted on their own with this research, that's clear. But if someone like me were to... If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Elsewise, there'll only be more victims in their wake. Ain't just saying that. Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action, that I'd remedy the betrayal both of us faced. If he were here now, he'd understand, I think. Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean by the architects setting things in motion. If I hadn't broken my contract, I wouldn't be. Maybe this is what I was meant to do.
Tramicular. Arriving any moment now.
Live, love, laugh, purchase.
Why do I feel like we're about to meet someone else?
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your... Hello, darings. As in Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and...
Ease off the sales pitch. I need to find...
I'm sorry, did I suddenly suffer a demotion I'm unaware of? Do I look like a Oh, very well. If you have received a calling card of his, you may take the elevator to meet him. But somehow... Very well.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with...
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install... Now, do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight. Decent. I'll have you know that profits were forecast to be in the billions in my assessment last quarter.
That's not... Look, we found your lab on Cloister. A friend of mine who succumbed to his graft sent me there to put an end to your work. But after speaking with your doc, I came to see that the program's got much potential. If we shift focus, reform our... Rasmussen's now with Doc Tinsley in Fairfield, and they're ready to restart this work if we can get your agreement. No more killing, much more progress. What do you say?
I see someone failed out of the anti-Cleo School of Persuasion. Why would I ever pursue something so dull as reform? How does it serve me?
Troopers are getting maimed in battle, and many civvies are getting sick from lack of food, clean water. Folk feel helpless. Grafts could treat all that. Some creatures can regrow limbs and safely consume tainted goods. If we give folk those same...
Ah, I see now. With grafts, our employee... But there is one small fly in the soup. Who exactly are you to dictate to me what we should be doing? I did not even know your name before you stepped through this door.
When I joined up in Tau Ceti, I was promised that if I proved myself, demonstrated exceptionalism, the moment would come where I could make a pitch for my own future. I ensured the safety of the delegates at the peace talks. I helped hunt down the fiend who destroyed our base on Golden Ridge. So yeah, I'd say the moment I'm owed has arrived.
Fine. Perhaps there is an opportunity here to expand our user base. But we can only pursue such a thing if we secure the funding. I could approach but I will require proof that this little reformation of yours is a viable investment. As such, you need to prove that
You say that as though you...
I do. The commander of our fortified position on Praetor has been chomping at the bit for a He will have all the minute details, of course, but assisting him and demonstrating your prowess... Is this one having... Of course it'll be dangerous. Were it not, we would have dragged some poor bottom-runger bastard in to get the job done by now. This here is a golden cysty pig of an opportunity. One that will reap rewards far beyond the buying price, consistently. I knew you were, and I'm certain it'll be no issue. What with our grafted star tearing through the battlefield, leaving...
Grafted soldiers aren't animals. I should think an executive of your stature would have an understanding of such.
Of course I do. But you cut quite the imposing figure. We'd be fooled, much like a sprat cowering rightfully in the jaws of a raptidon.
They only have that understanding if they also have sense. Most sprats don't. They wander happily to their deaths in search of the smallest, richest morsels.
I could tell you possessed a modicum of business sense. Head to Praetor.
Hold on. You didn't say...
Heroism is nothing without exciting footage and a talking head to sell it to the masses. So...
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remain. Ha! That's funny, considering the heaps of times I've been called such. Unofficially, it was also in my contract that I was never to refer to myself as a direct report of the Vice President. Which I am notably not doing. Is that so strange? The program I was hired for is highly confidential, though I presume he also possesses an aversion to the smell of formaldehyde. He goes,
well, that ain't right. Neither his managerial manner nor your working conditions. But
oh no, I don't want change. I love my work. I love this place. The smell of cop.
Don't encourage this.
Fascinating. Anyhow.
I haven't heard any.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly.
That reporter's gotta be nearby.
I'm Orlin Crawford, the outsourced but never outmatched wartime correspondent for the ACS Undisputed Claim.
The name's Inez, and yes, Willard.
Now, let's not skip on introductions. Who is this you have with you?
Reckon they'd love you even without the reformed part.
Indeed they would. Everyone loves a good rogue to root for. But as for you, I suppose the soldier and the atoner might do.
Never seen a grafted trooper in action before, but I'm looking forward to watching you work. Their defenses are too great to face head-on, so you'll want to sneak in through the back entrance.
My camera drones will be filming the action from above, so do put on a good show. Blow up a few things, and use Inez's abilities to demonstrate.
Look around. What troopers do you think I can spare? They've detained several of our scouts. I'd like to see them returned. If you deliver this weapons cache to them and free them...
This is quite the opportunity. Normally, a POW might be written off as shrinkage, an unfortunate, unavoidable loss. But their rescue will be worth far more.
So what? If I hadn't come along, you all would have let...
Our motto is to leave no man behind. Unless it breaches our contract and promises financial pen...
Once you infiltrate the blockade, neutralize our foes, and open the gates, our remaining troops will move in to secure the block. The drilling crew near the chemical plant is working to punch a path through the mountains. You could use such a path...
Or you could go through the automech production facility north of here. But that's where the scout who brought us the code...
Though I trust you may fare better than that poor sod did, I do look for... Ooh, and spare some time for me after you emerge victorious, won't...
Looks like we're about to have company of the You 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boy dribble and gob. Pretty fearsome, ain't they? Don't think I've not cottoned on to what you're doing. Trying to flatter me? Not sure what curiosity's compelling you, but you seem an alright sort. You've access to the main floor, but mind yourself. There's a fair few hazards about the factory.
More I look around, more I'm glad this plant ain't close to any townships. We ought to disinfect real good after this.
But hate to waste my weekly allotment of bullets on you. Keep away from the stairs.
No time to conversate.
Keep what? Have you seen a tin of Borst rockets? Think I might have dropped it somewhere around here.
It's gone.
It didn't just sprout legs and walk off.
Look down. We call it the Great Tax. All of us on the floor pay it sooner or later.
Hey, we gotta... I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all... Yeah, just don't put me in this spot.
right, that marks an hour since ingestion. Now, tell me, how do you feel? And remember, this is for user research, so please be honest.
There's a new face. Any chance you've started getting peculiar vibration? Don't be. Seems far more. It's a worst case. It's a uranium gas pipe, and further drilling. Agreed. Wouldn't want to miss. Not unless your lamps can see through solid. You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you. Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what. You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Same is true of our bit accounts, sadly. Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through... Well, wait. That means they already... What say you run your...
have we here? You're definitely not... Forgive my incredulity, but how did you get that? I see. Our engineers determined this was the most geologically stable place to tunnel. The Protectorate likely... I'll send orders to resume drilling immediately.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Hastening to cover.
Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Spot of trouble.
Paradigm requires it. So important.
Increases tractability, stifles undue activity, stymies
Audit of the ground. It's time to earn that commission.
Hostile ahead. What's the place?
Adjutant, sir. The smell of burning rapidly.
Trouble ahead.
Let me handle this.
Here we are, about to kick the proverbial mantisaur nest. Hope you're ready for your close-up. Of course they got a bunker mech. We need to take it by surprise, without alerting the other troopers, mind. got company, Commander. The unfriendly kind.
Over here! Let us out!
Fake law. I don't...
On your feet, soldier.
Hot damn! You're a real grafted trooper! Our crew at the... Sure wish I were authorized to hand out 3.7% discounts, because our hosts are still walking about, and it seems we're without our weapons. You ain't happen to bring any, did you? Oh, wonderful! Auntie always provides! Now...
Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Gravel claws, angry.
Oh, no, fuck! Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
Commercialist. Let's open the gate for that reporter and the troops. These bodies get cold.
Over here! Let's have a word with the hero of... What a show! Auntie will be beside herself when she hears of her shiny new blockade. If you weren't already contracted with Willard, I'd think to hire you for the next...
All in a day's work. You said something about an interview.
It's audio only, Trooper. And you're working with a true professional now. Let me work, huh? Relax. Be authentically you,
Well...
Great! Recording's already begun. I'm here, live at the scene with the fearsome grafted soldier Inez. It's a shame you cannot see this, dear listener, for it is impressive indeed. Inez, your destruction of those dastardly protectorate troops was awe-inspiring. You must feel like the employee of the month, having brought such a decisive victory to Auntie's choice.
I'm just, doing my part. I joined up because I believed in our mission, to liberate Arcadia. Reckon my actions illustrate that more than anything I could ever say. Ah, suppose I do know a thing or two about a pep talk. Given many in my time to troopers suffering injury or boredom.
How wonderful! I hadn't realized Inez here had initiated a recruitment campaign. Truly a lesson to us all. Dear audience, the voice you just heard is that of the soldier's close associate and eyewitness to the battle and the marvelous carnage littering the land. You also freed some of our troopers from the Protectorate's fiendish grasp. One can only imagine the torture they suffered. Tell us about it, the rescue, in detail if you would.
Look, I did what anyone with an ounce of sense would do. Ain't gonna leave one of my own in such a state. And if I had it my way, I would have acted sooner. Yeah, that's exactly right. I plan on doing everything in my power to bring a swift end to this war, and keep as many civvies out of harm's way as possible.
A heartwarming sentiment, but not too swift an end to the war, I hope. It's good for business, as we all know. In any case, those soldiers can finally return to their postings again. Now, I have a question about your abilities, Inez. What sets a trooper like you apart from the rest?
These graphs make me stronger. Good in a bind. I know I'm a bit of a curiosity. Ain't too many of us left. But there is so much good we can do with grafting, if we try. I got a plan, see? To start the grafting program up again. The research is promising, and with the right backing, it could be a product that can better the lives of everyone.
A fascinating idea. I think we'd all sleep soundly if we knew more of you were running amok on our behalf. Before we wrap, have you anything else of note to tell our undoubtedly enraptured audience?
Oh, I got one. Ain't just a tested and true product that'll put you over the top. A graft like mine might also get you into orbit.
Ah, I see. A bit of cheeky product placement for zero-G whiskey. Very well done, you. And that's a wrap. You can go back to slouching or sneering or whatever else it is you do. Astonishingly well. Rest assured, our listeners will be glued to their radios for all the lurid...
Well, that's a damn sight better than I was anticipating. Willard will have to make good on...
You do that, and I will remain here, burdened by the drudgery of war.
Took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it. Art.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume.
so and by the law, what footage! I have never been so thrilled and appalled by sheer brutality in all my day. Oh, where are my manners? Commander, Inez, meet our new benefactor. This is the business partner I spoke to you about, and she has graciously...
Quite charmed, I'm reasonably sure. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ursula Ormsby, the one holding the keys to...
Well, I'd say these two certainly made our correspondence job easier. Only Auntie herself could have done a finer job at providing sound bites.
Let's try not to exaggerate. It was a fine showing. Now, with her as the face of the brand...
Look, I know I ain't exactly the profile of a business partner, but I know medicine, and I know the potential...
Perhaps so, but unfortunately I can't be... You know how it is. Low-level workers have a certain flair for lying and grifting, whilst concurrent...
But we can trust your word as her current supervisor. What sort of performance review might you give this associate?
Well, it's easy to go on soldiering when you trust the one giving the orders.
That's a reasonable endorsement. Wouldn't fit in the one-line write-in space for her quarterly appraisal, but I suppose you couldn't know.
Enough of the details. I say we have ourselves a deal. Why wait when you're
Indeed. I'll send over the funds immediately so we can get started. Well done. I so look forward to doing business together.
So that's it. We're clear to restart the grafting program. And you'll...
Of course not. Unless said folk agree to it. Yes, we are at an agreement. Consider this a bonus. When the time is right, I will reach out to you for further planning. You have been instrumental, soldier. Inez, well done indeed. Afraid not. Farewell.
Feeling like I could take on the galaxy, Commander. But don't worry.
Running with you reminds me of my old days with... Sure.
Have time for a chat, Commander? Willard, Vice President Conan, sent me a message just now, and they all agreed to fund the grafting program and start it up again in earnest. I think they even thought to name myself as an honorary vice president in the program. Can you believe it? They will so long as I'm around. I know Auntie's choice ain't perfect, but we got the resources. I'm realizing now that I never really imagined never thought I'd be at the forefront of a military campaign. Never thought I'd be able to change much. Reckon you could say I proved myself after all. Anyhow, that's...
Eyes up. Hostiles. Spy move!
Forever vigilant. Oh, in face of elements!
Ready to... We're here! Hold in the head! I'm seeing that friendly scope! Not getting up!
All charged up.
Do you have my back?
This thing's got a mean streak.
Ready to waste them. On your command. Troublemaker approaching.
But I'd expect a lot more personnel around the sites. Where is it?
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement. Attendance is mandatory.
Sounds like an emergency all-hands meeting to me. Bodes well.
Spy move!
Looks like a fight.
Ain't ready yet. You lot couldn't hit the broad side of the plane.
interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future.
Subjects, listen with his command. I, Emery Thoreau, I address you today not as the consul, but I cannot do it alone. Some may seek to mourn this day, but it is not a time for that. It is a time to... break. Our once and future sovereign.
Got eyes on some no good.
Upon you to stand tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will great sovereign's work.
Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
Into the prosperous future, our matriarch.
Deserve the love. Selfless sovereign, matriarch's mercies. Maybe something should happen while he is convalescing. Control yourself. It's what the sovereign, what the consul commands.
The consul provides, the system abides.
Subjects prosper under the guidance of our leader.
Must be something here.
Matriarch's pride. You can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Grassitchi. Aggressor's near.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Prosper under the guidance of ruler, the sovereign.
the weapon been sitting inside that?
Rift modulator. Surely it can't be that easy, just taking it.
Enemy about. Locked and stopped.
Lockdown initiated.
Well, seems we're in a bit of a tight spot.
To the unsubtle thief. It's not every day that someone is... I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how... Evidently not. But this one is... Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date. I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony. No matter. I will await you in the...
Got my lamps on an unfront. Troublemaker approaching. Got troublemaker.
What?
On your toe.
Sovereign never seemed especially perturbed. You know what prudence all... Say, remember that time the Sovereign caught us comparing pitchball cards? He was so excited about you with his favorite Sovereign slugger. Forever vigilant.
Lockdown. Do you suppose there's been an...
But I'm not ready.
Contact log.
And I'll take care of it, Commander. Awful meticulous.
Makes me wonder where Valancourt might be hiding all this.
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exactly are you plotting?
Suspicion is unbecoming, Henry. And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim, as it should be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
Check enemy light just turned on. I'm seeing unfriendly. Prejudice.
Exit the...
Getting up without help, Commander.
Craft's back in business. Opening's got a mean streak. Let's meet the claw.
that you have the rift modulator. Any previously inaccessible rift. Could be worth revisiting. Rift may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on engagement.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
My aftermarket parts are fried. Take cover. Back in my sight.
Trouble ahead.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. Get the water, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Over here! Free hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Ain't no use standing around. Pull out that rip modulator and fire it up.
You there. You need to leave. This is a holy site. No. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into, merged with the rift. By being thrown in. Listen here, I don't appreciate your mockery, but... Wait, you're serious? Hierarch Wolcott! I need you here. We have someone asking to be allowed the honor...
Seriously? Well, this is certainly a glorious day. Let us proceed. Do not wander too far. My threat of violence is not to be taken lightly. The acolytes will open fire if you don't stay near. I must admit to a certain modicum of suspicion towards your claims, but consider my interest piqued.
Why is the hierarch leading outsiders to the rift?
Something of great import is afoot. No one gets escorted to the rift. Is it time for sacrifices? When's our turn?
Acolyte Barney said he heard them talking about a device that can change the nature of the rift.
That's preposterous.
Some tomfoolery it has. I am happy to obey the dictates of our leaders. I am content. I am loyal. I am happy to obey the dictates of our leaders.
If you can indeed control the rift, as you say, that changes things. It could force us to rethink our understanding of the rifts, but we are nothing if not truth seekers. We are time for you to experience the glory of merging with the perfection of the rift. What in the name of all that is consecrated by the architect was that? I thought you were here to join with the glory of the rift, not perform heretical acts upon it. You will hand over that accursed device now, and then we shall decide what to do with you. No, I did not. We may allow you to live.
Might be best to scarp her off before the bullets start flying.
Glorious dawn!
Given how entrenched the Protectorate are here, we ought to consider a strategy. Crossing our fingers don't count. Happily.
Disruptive influences.
Fellow subject lacking the appropriate self-design word. We'll pull them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Oh, I feel terrible. Everybody who ate the latest Crabble rations fell ill.
We've got company, Commander.
Not a sound.
I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually.
Figures. But that component couldn't have gone far. I hope.
This wire may lead us to our scavenger, if they're still around.
Grassitchy. Aggressor's near.
Damn beautiful. I can give him that.
was in those rations?
Detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Harmonizing replacement. Greetings, sentient. Welcome to the I Am ENIAC. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal the I am not trapped. There are no additional persons present. My tone and demeanor are carefully constructed. My express to optimize profit, to maximize the needs, to attract the most.
Well, that ain't...
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents. Anatomize an impressive accumulation of information with the... But why simply huck goods better? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago. Though the amount you've provided is several or to perform similar calculations.
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse. In order to improve calculatory processing of Rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's choice operators. No. As stated, it is on account of the previous operator and the previous operator for him and their associates that this work is required. I am unlocking access to cold storage while repairing thermal. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. When active, the archive generates an enormous amount. I can process yet, with thermal transfer presently idle, a contingent of Crabbles have made the area a nursery. Drastic changes to heat. Who cares about a herd of people?
Any job worth doing is worth doing right. And taking a shortcut now that damages the archive might rob us of a useful bargaining chip in the long run.
Inverting targeting protocols. There, any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive. Return later.
Have a profitable...
Let me know when you need a distraction.